So nice to have you here, Ryan.
Thank you. I'm really pleased to be here, and I wanted to first off say thank you for all that you and David do for us. You are really creating some things that we understand how much they will be valued over time. And in the future, when people can look back at John doing those videos as a 36-year-old, you know, it's going to be very powerful.
It's a pleasure because I remember interviewing John for Outsmart magazine. I didn't know him, and I came to learn about him, and he was telling me about his technique and his travel, and I just was fascinated by it.
Hawthorne, it's that large building.
I think, yes.
That's where I met you. I came. There was some sort of reception there.
Right.
And I met you too.
That was great.
Yeah, that was a while ago.
That was. We're going to talk about you being married to John Ross Palmer.
Okay.
And perhaps you could tell us about you.
Okay. My name is Robert Ryan Lindsay. I've always my whole life gone by my middle name, Ryan. I just turned 33. I celebrated my birthday in New York, which was just a dream, and maybe one of the best vacations that John and I have ever been on, because we were working really hard these days. I was actually born in Ohio, which I don't really talk about that much. My mom and dad are from North Carolina, and they were there for business with my dad. And so I only lived in Ohio probably less than 6 months maybe before they relocated back to South Carolina. And I spent my whole childhood in South Carolina.
What was your childhood like there?
It was...
Typical?
No, it was better than typical. I mean, it was idyllic. I have these outstandingly amazing parents, and I have an older brother who I would consider to be my role model. The quality of education at my elementary school through high school was superior. Public school. My hometown is Clemson. That's where the university is. And so many of the parents there are all related to the university, all the jobs.
Wow. And
so many of them are professors. And so you can imagine the academic nature of it all is, for a public school, quite unbelievable. I was a big tennis player, and my parents supported me and let me travel all over the country. I've been blessed with like really amazing friends that are so smart and funny and talented. And, you know, I'm gay. I really deflected that.
It was mainly corporate, anti-corporate.
I mean, when she said these football stars run in, they got Nike and it's like pink on the bottom, you know that's not about the cause.
No. I don't want to talk about it. I wouldn't wear a pink ribbon, you know, for the very same reason.
Is pink ribbon breast cancer?
Breast cancer, yes. And John, the crazy, or not crazy, but the interesting thing is, his mom is a survivor. What I'm thinking about is what goes into the art. And so, we sort of love the pink ribbon. We're sort of like believers in that, and
here's Sandra
and all that stuff, and she just went off.
Wow.
And we were like, I didn't go. He was
hey, wait a minute! Remember John used to be the star on here?
How old were you when you first realized
that I was gay? I did not accept it until I was an adult, like in college.
Okay.
But I don't know, like 9. I had a very simultaneous understanding that that was not accepted. And then after college happened, then I came out of the closet. Yeah, that's our day. They're already placed. All these big art fairs, okay, it's like a fortune. You know, we're not even covering our costs of going there. It's really just for the prestige, for the promotion of his name on a national level, etc.
So talk about meeting John.
We met at a bar. I know that's not as romantic, but I think a lot of people meet there. We met at Meteor, which is in Montrose. It's still going. I guess it's known for being a little more upscale than the other gay bars in that area. But I was alone. I had gone out with some friends for dinner downtown, I believe, and I still wanted to go out, you know, right? I was single. And went to Meteor, was ordering a drink at the bar, and this guy taps me on the shoulder. His name was RJ. RJ's passed away, so rest in peace, RJ. He said, my friend would really like to meet you. And I was like, okay, whatever, you know. Like, I was introduced to John by RJ, and I just thought he was like a dream. Just the cutest thing,
Did you let on? That you liked him immediately?
Well, I mean, I played it cool. I mean, I definitely played it cool, but RJ was RJ played it like this, like, and I don't think John concocted this. I think RJ did this, but RJ was like, you know, my friends had some drinks, like we all had, and was like, you know, can you give him a ride home? And I was like, this was after I had sort of reviewed what was standing next to me.
I'm gonna call my sister about Thanksgiving.
Okay.
What do you have?
ADD.
No, smart. If you're doing something, you know.
Like early in our relationship, like.
It's got like a film on the top floor. It's like a.
I mean, not to be whatever, but I sort of considered myself the academic, and you know.
Wait a minute. I know everything because I don't watch TV, so I never knew what was going on in the world.
What?
Oh,
That person, I don't think understood he was really broken up from John, and I think John was still seeing him a little bit. I'd seen this guy myself a couple times too, so it was all this weird dynamic a little bit. Well, one night at JR's, I had probably had plenty of drinks when this happened, but I walked back to the back of JR's and I see John with this person at the bar. And I had been with John the night before.
And you weren't having this?
No, no. And I don't have, okay, y'all know me. I mean, I consider myself non-aggressive and down to earth, but this is what happened. Clear earshot of the other person, I said to John, I just want to let you know how good a time I had last night. And walked out of the bar.
I love working here. I feel like it's always a positive environment. It's always interesting. Not only the art, my office changes every day. That's kind of like a nice surprise every morning. Really lucky to work for them. Actually, a month ago, I went to Mexico City to take a Spanish course that I needed, and so I was going to be off of work for a month, and they were completely supportive.
The person went ballistic. Punched John in the face, threw a drink on him, and was permanently banned from the bar. Permanently banned. John was not happy with me though. I fully, sincerely apologize.
You were being honest.
I was being honest. I have no regrets about this situation, but I'm not proud of it. So that was a learning lesson that John needed to obviously distance himself from that relationship because of the way that person handled himself.
Right, exactly.